Hey guys, today I want to talk about my top 5 reasons why I moved to Alaska. Reason number 1 is nature. Alaska has all 4 seasons. Yes, winter is the longest, but it does have all 4 seasons, and summer is the shortest, but it's also the brightest. The sun does not set for almost 20 hours per day. So that's why it's called the land of the midnight sun. Alaska has very clean air. I'm enjoying it every day. Over 3,800 named mountains. And I didn't know that, but Alaska actually has an extensive number of rivers, over 12,000 rivers, and that's more than 40% of the nation's surface water resources. And, and that includes over 3 million of bodies of water, small creeks, lakes, you name it. Reason number 2 is snow. And for me, that's a separate reason from the first one, which is nature. It is a part of nature, but for me, snow is just a very attractive thing. The I grew up with snow, so I've been missing it a lot in the lower 48. And in some states I've lived, it did have snow, but not as much of a snowpack that there's here in Alaska. And I know a lot of people are making fun of me and they telling me, well, over winter first, and then we'll talk with you about your love in snow. But as of right now, I am super excited to be having snowy days. I think that to me, the most important part about the snow is that I can stay indoors with the, cozy fire or just a cozy atmosphere all together, and it's so exciting to come back home from that cold and snowy days and just be indoors a lot more. I feel like during the summer and the rest of the seasons, you just try to spend as much time outdoors as you can, so you're not really home that much. But winter is the time to be home for me, and you don't spend a lot of time in the snow because it's cold and it's going to get you wet if you're playing or doing sports or sweating and things like that. But when you get inside, that's just a marvelous picture to look outside and see all white miracle nature out there. Reason number 3, people. I feel like there's less sugarcoating and more raw stuff here when you talk to people. Like they're more real. That's how they feel to me. They are definitely hardy. The Northerners, people who are just used to raw environment, raw winter, they try to get as much done as possible during the favorable season, and they don't have enough time to like sugarcoat things and kind of BS around. Um, People are very friendly here. They are eager to protect what's theirs, and I hear from a lot of local folks, "We don't mess with my money and my family." That kind of gives you a sense of priority here, which to me is totally acceptable. I think it's awesome that the people here are a little more steep, but at the same time, they are more real. Reason number 4 is freedom. And freedom means different things to different people. To me, I feel that there are plenty of freedoms in the US, but in Alaska specifically, the freedom from judgment, the freedom to, do whatever you feel like doing, as long as you're not violating other people, like folks are doing on their land without additional permits and all those state taxes that just kind of limit you in what you can do. Over here, I feel like a lot more people are empowered to do small businesses, to just be out and about building their own life with less of the restrictions applied to them. To me, that's important, and that is part of the reason why I moved here. And reason number five, to me, that's opportunity. I think that, the opportunities are there anywhere you go. Um, Sometimes it's easier to see them and to pursue them, certain opportunities that are more important to you. So, for me, for example, an opportunity to purchase land is essential. In some states, it's just not very affordable, and it's not super developed here. Like some of the things that are super affordable, you kind of have to fly to them, or snow machine, a boat, or whatever. Um, but it is an opportunity. So you at least have more options. That's how I feel. There's every lifestyle that you can choose from right here in Alaska. It really does depend where you live. There are less opportunities the farther you go from the larger city. I'm very close to Anchorage. If I need anything, Anchorage has pretty much everything any big city in America has, and you can travel internationally, you can travel within the state by different means of transportation. And to me, those are opportunities, and to me, those are important lifestyle opportunities that you can choose from. Like one of my dreams right now that I'm honestly thinking about is that maybe I don't want to be super remote from everyone else, because you still have to work, you have to be around people, you have to socialize. I'm not ready to be 100% self-reliant, but what I can do is introduce a concept of a remote location, which is like a cabin or something. A lot of folks here have that. So you have your main house where you're staying, your main apartment, whatever the residence type is. You live there, you work there, and then for your vacations or for your weekends, you can go out to a remote property. So I don't have to live there all the time to still experience the beauty of being away from the whole world. And that to me is an important opportunity among many. It really depends what you are looking to do, how you want to live your life. But even if you're an urban person, um, you can make that life happen here in Alaska for you. I think the major reason for a lot of people is climate. So if you like long, cold winters, dark, cold winters, or if you can put up with them for the amazement of the summers and the other reasons that you might have, then you'll be happy here. A lot of people that I've talked to, they also have a residence somewhere in the lower 48. So they choose to spend the summers here, and then they spend the rest of the year um, over where they have another property, which is also an option. Depends on what kind of job you're doing, what kind of business you're doing. But to me, for right now, for the first couple of years, I definitely plan to just sit tight, and I might explore an idea of breaking up my winter into two separate pieces as I go forward.